Welcome everyone to another segment of Cause and Effect with me, Ashraf Mohammed Nakib. Today, I have a very, very special segment lined up for you with a very, very special and dear guest. We're going to take the opportunity within this segment to explore the effects of this global crisis on one of Egypt's leading think tanks for economic and political reform policies. With us, we will have its chairperson, Ms. Nancy Maghrabi, who is one of Egypt's leading entrepreneurs, and as I always like to say, one of the true survivors of the Egyptian economy. So join us as we explore the impacts of Corona on yet another business in Egypt. Nancy, thank you very much for being with us today on Cause and Effect. And I hope that you and the family and everyone is staying safe and staying home, or not, apparently. But of course, my first question to you is what is the immediate effect, what is the immediate impact of this global crisis and the situation that we are going through on your company, Global Trade Matters?
Thank you for having me in Cause and Effect. I hope you liked our morning briefing with the team. On another note, you were also asking about my family. Thank you so much, Ashraf. My family is fine. My niece and nephew are well. My mom is okay. I am coping on a very cautious level, but still, I did not stop working. I did not stop coming to work because as Global Trade Matters, we've got more than one project. It's not only our think tank. We've got the Village Center as a building that's still operational at 50%. We've got Starbucks Youth Program that's still operational at 30%. The youth program, just for people to understand, it's a machine that no human hand goes into. It's not a barista. The machine cleans itself, and through our system we see that is happening. But we have the youth standing for the cash related our payment issues, and they're all safe and they all come to work. But still, of course, at a certain time last week, we had to shut down 60 to 70% of the machines.
Now, my second question to you, very simply, this is not just impacting our businesses. This is totally impacting our lives, the dynamics of our lives, if we can call it the fabric of society in a sense. The social distancing, quarantines. The curfews. So how is this? How do you see this impacting life in general, both professionally and on a family front?
Life will never go back to the way it was. The private and public sector. I see more of them will be working from home, and this was the exercise where you'll see a lot of board meetings saying, okay, fine, let's continue this and be more cost effective on our utilities, on our rent, as long as it's functioning. Children are distancing from their own parents, and that is a sad story. I went to my cousin last Friday just to check up on what's happening there, and I couldn't hold her kids. And they social distancing, they understood, but that's a sad thing. Actually, I really didn't like that. When I see my niece and nephew, the same thing, but I cannot hold them. I want them to get used to the social distancing, even though it's really not happening in the streets. I see people, crowds in front of banks. I see people in supermarkets. They're not abiding by these laws and regulations. Egyptians, by nature, it's like our traffic. We have to be right there next to the other, in the back of the other car.
Nancy, just to conclude, I want to take your sort of insights of where you see challenges and opportunities within the coming period of time. What are the sectors that you think are really going to flourish, and where do you see the true challenges? Will Egyptian society forget? Will humanity forget what we're going through?
I see also the IT sector and the AI sector will flourish. The medical sector will flourish, but economies will take a very long time to go back to the way they were. As Egypt, we were just sort of We've removed our subsidies. We've had the flood. We had two revolutions, and now the corona, and it's really hit after hit after hit. As adults, we've gone through the worst 10 years of our lives. Imagine kids. So nobody's really going to go back to the way he or she was. Yes, people forget. Yes, people try to forget, but this time it's just a very, very tough hit. Hopefully, this will be over soon. As I heard yesterday, I think Saudi has gone on total lockdown today. I hope that doesn't happen in Egypt because the economy really can't stand this. Already, we are going down, 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 as everybody knows. But again, Egypt's cases are not that many, and I hope it stays that way. And God help us all. Thank you.
Nancy, it was such a pleasure having you with us on Cause and Effect. And again, please stay safe. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Cause and Effect with me, Ashraf Naguib. We come to the end of this segment. Please stay tuned for many segments to come throughout the next weeks.